Dismissal, the termination of an action or claim without further hearing, yeah, especially before the trial of the issues involved. Judge's decision to stop a court case. Now, there's what's known as dismissal for cause. A dismissal of a contract employee for a reason that the law or public policy has recognized as sufficient to warrant the employee's removal. Yeah. Now, let's say you're my public defender. You're like, well, we have a new judge, we have a new prosecuting attorney. We need to get rid of a few of these cases, kind of clean up the docket a little bit. Yes. But as soon as Paul gets arrested again, we're going to reopen this. Listen, prosecuting attorney, there's another kind of dismissal known as dismissal for cause. Yes. The intentional dismissing of cases so that you can say the defendant is incompetent. You can dismiss it as the plaintiff by and for the authority of the people of the state of Washington without prejudice so that you can arrange for me to get arrested again. Why don't you get me the employment contracts of every sheriff in every county of the United States? And then get me the employment contracts of every police officer in every police department for the last 40 years. Why don't you get me the employment contracts of every oath of office that has sworn? Well, there's another kind of dismissal called the dismissal for cause of knowingly having a court issue a court order where your intention was not to stop prosecuting me. Oh. For cause dismissal of government employees that just won't admit the evidence. Now, I know you're a judge, and you're sitting there on your bench thinking there's no possible way that you'll go to prison for this. Ouch! Because the dogs are always right, and since I'm not competent to stand trial because you wouldn't admit the evidence that I wasn't in Squim. Yes. And I'm not competent to stand trial because you would admit the evidence that I wasn't in Brennan Pooch. There's dismissal for cause right now. Give me your fucking employment.